Hello, welcome. I'm Tauni, and today I'm leading you through a yoga workout that is a fusion of Vinyasa yoga with strength training. You're going to need a set of weights for this class. I recommend that 3 to 5 pound range. I'm using 5s today, and you're going to want to place them near the top of your mat for now. And you also might want a towel and some water close by. So get those things that you need, and let's get started. We're going to begin down in a kneeling position on your mat. So dropping the hips onto the heels. Take a breath in, reach your arms up, interlace those fingers, palms press up to the sky, and then around the spine as you drop the arms in front of you. Again, inhale, open up the chest, drop the shoulders down. Exhale, round those ab muscles, pull in, chin to chest. Continue. Few more times as we begin to awaken the body. Let's do one more round. Reach it up, breathe it in. Exhale, round. And then reach the arms up, releasing the hands. Take them to your mat. You might want to separate your knees. You're going to bring the shoulders over your wrists so your arms are strong. Take that breath in, and then as you exhale, I want you to press into the tops of the feet and lift your knees, hover them off the mat. Your ab muscles are nice and firm here. Now release back to the mat. Try that again. Take that breath in, and then hover the knees off the mat. Squeeze those ab muscles. Press the arms straight, and come down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift, squeeze, 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 and come down. Last time. Lift, hold, 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 and release. Come up, reach your arms up over the head. And then I want you to drop your right arm behind you as the left arm comes forward. Try not to rotate your hips. So we're trying to really engage the muscles of the core. Those obliques are strong. Reach your arms up, and now twist to the left. So the left arm drops behind you, right arm forward. So we have I think a lot of twisting today. Reach up. So I want you to connect mind and muscles. So you want to squeeze here, lift up. Last time, left arm behind you, hips square forward. And release. Hands to the mat. Step your feet back into plank pose. And again, alignment here is important. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in a straight line. Glutes are firm, legs firm. Eyes slightly forward. Now lift your hips up for our first down dog and begin to pedal out your feet. Alternate bending your knees. Find that nice stretch all down the back side of the body. And then arrive in down dog. Hips lifted, back straight. Begin to walk your hands backwards towards your feet. You can deeply bend the knees. You're going to meet me in ragdoll pose, so cradling the elbows and the opposite palms. Staying right here still, or maybe swaying side to side. And then find stillness right here in the center. Release your elbows. Deeply bend that right knee. Straighten the left leg and take the left arm up for a standing twist. Releasing back to the mat. Other side, deeply bend the left. Start to press the right leg straight as the right arm comes up. Forward fold. Lengthen to a half lift. So I want you to pull your shoulders back, engage the muscles in the core, especially the back here, and then fold forward. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen to your half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And mountain pose. We're gonna step to the top of your mat. Weights are in front of you. We don't need them just yet. Let's finish this warm up. Breathe in, reach up, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, gaze forward, hands to the shins for support. Forward fold. Step back to that high plank. We're going to take the knees to the mat and slowly, with control, bend your elbows towards your waist as you lower to the mat. Lift your chest up for cobra. Press back to downward facing dog. Look forward and step your right foot forward, then your left. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise back up, high mountain. Right back to forward fold. Half lift, lengthen your back, and fold. Step back to that high plank. Knees can be up or down. I'm going to keep mine up now. I want you to shift forward and slowly lower your body to the mat with control. Tops of the feet press into the mat, cobra. Downward facing dog. Look forward, step your left foot, then the right, half lift, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high mountain. Last time through, forward fold. So we're building heat, lengthen the spine, and fold. Step to that high plank. Shift forward, elbows bend halfway for chaturanga. Flip your feet over, upward facing dog. Beautiful back bend, down dog. Let's pause here, check in. Take a few deep breaths. Looking forward, bring your feet to the top of your mat and lengthen your spine. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Keep the arms lifting as you bend the knees into chair pose. Forward fold. Lengthen, half lift. Hands to the mat, step back, lower halfway for chaturanga. Upward facing dog, down dog. One leg dog, lift the right leg. Now come forward and see if you can tap that knee to the tricep in a high plank position. Lift back up. Now draw the knee through the chest to step forward. Meet me in a high lunge. Front knee over ankle. We're going to revisit this standing twist. So drop the right arm behind you, left forward. Arms reach back up over the head. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Lifting the left leg for one leg dog. Come forward, tap that knee to the tricep. Lift back up. Bring it through the chest to step forward. High lunge. And then moving into that twist, drop the left arm behind you, right forward. Squeeze those core muscles. Reach it back up. Hands to the mat. Step back, Vinyasa flow through the half series, or you could always take this out and go to down dog. Pause in your pose and breathe. Look forward, bring your feet to your hands, lengthen to your half lift, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Keep the arms reaching up as you bend the knees for chair pose. Rise up, forward fold. Half lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. One leg dog on the right. Bring it forward, tap that knee to the tricep. Lift up, step it forward, high lunge. As you exhale, twist to reach the arms the opposite direction. Lift them back up, hands to the mat. Vinyasa flow. Left leg lifts, high plank, knee tap, lift up, step it forward, rise up, high lunge. Exhale and twist, squeeze, reach it up, hands to the mat, Vinyasa flow. So I don't know about you, but I'm getting warm. Downward facing dog. Walk those hands backwards to your feet again. Hands to shins, half lift, use your core. Forward fold, stretch it out. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let's take our hands to our waist, our first little, I call it cardio. Your heart rate's probably gonna go up. Keeping your feet hip distance apart, step the right foot forward into a lunge. See if maybe you can even tap that knee, press back. Now the left. And back, forward, back. So we're alternating our lunges. Ooh, I just lost my balance there. Take your time. I want good lunges. Now we're gonna change it up. Hold the right foot forward and pulse for 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Switch 7, 6. Press it back. Pulse 3, 3, 2, 1. Press back. 3, 2, 1. Go to singles now. We're going to start to change the arms, make the move bigger, sweep the arms over your head. We're not flinging, we're controlling our movement, being mindful of our movement. Pulse at 7 on the right, 7, 6, 2, 1. Press it back. Go 7, 6. Press it back. Go 3, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Go 3, 2, 1. Do 3 again. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Last one, we got one more set of singles. Here we go. There's 8, 7, 6. Push in your tempo here. 2 more. And 1. Great job. Catch your breath. At least I know I need to. We're gonna just start to slow here. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. 2 more. Recover. So you have one more segment like that, but it'll be different. You're done with lunges for a while. Walk it out to a high plank. Continue to recover here. Almost there. That heart rate recover, active recovery here. 3, 2, down dog. Beautiful, rest it out. You could also take a child's pose. We're gonna start to introduce some weights. One leg dog on the right. Come forward, tap that elbow. Lift it back up. Step it forward, pick up your weights safely, please. Keep them close to your body. Find the lower body first, that lunge. Arms come up, start to press. Shoulder press. Hold your goal post arms. Twist over to the right. Twist, center, twist, center. 6 more. Keep the elbows lifted. Core muscles engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your weights to your chest. Shift forward, meet me in a standing balance, knee to chest. Hold it. Arms back to goal post. You got 8 more press. Add an extension for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, chair pose. Ooh, I lost my balance there. Chair. Elbows up behind the waist, tricep kickbacks. Really squeeze at the top. Hold those arms strong and straight, lift them a little higher. Hinge over. Can you bring your torso parallel to the floor? Go back to the kickbacks. In, press, in, extend. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, weights to chest, rise up. Step that left foot back. Meet me in a warrior 2 position. Again, find that pose first. Arms here. You're gonna give me a diagonal hammer curl to a V raise. Let's go. Curl, V raise. So biceps, shoulders, smile, you're doing great. Now from here, give me that curl. Now on that V raise, we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna go all the way up, all the way down. Now just those V raises. Use the lats, not just your shoulders. So you wanna really focus here on squeezing the muscles in the back. Core muscles working, just a few more. Two more, you can do it. Good, straighten that forward leg. You're gonna set up for triangle pose. I'm gonna show you 2 options. My weights are pretty long. I'm gonna use the bottom one as a prop. So I'm gonna bring it down and place it on the floor. If this is too low for you, like your chest is facing the floor, bring it to the shin. Alignment matters. Align over that forward leg. Now with the left arm, bring it up halfway in front of you. Now lift it up and halfway down. We're working the back of the shoulder and your lats, your back. So we're not flinging, the weight's not going behind you. We're keeping our core muscles nice and firm, stabilizing the body. I don't know about you, but I feel this. You're doing great. We're gonna do 4 more. You're almost there. 4, these are nice, slow, and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. To transition, bring the weight down, lift up, rotate, set up for pyramid pose. Back foot about 45 degrees. Let's take a stretch first in pyramid. You can prop the weights if you need it. Just find that stretch. Then weights back into the hand. You're up halfway, start to row. Elbows pull up towards the waist. Again, that mind-muscle connection, think about it. Don't just go through the movement, squeeze the muscles. Two more, and 1. Step it forward, meet me in a seated position. Keep your weights with you. We're going right into boat pose. Find your balance, weights to chest. Now you could do this without the weights as well. We're gonna start to add a twist right and left. 1, 2, control it. You could hold one weight if that worked better for you. Try to stay out of that low back. Keep smiling, 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, 4, I'm with you. 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up, cross the legs. You're gonna meet me in a high plank. Weights are just in front of you. Shoulders over wrist. Widen your feet a little bit for stability. We're gonna do 16 shoulder taps. Right hand to left shoulder, left to right, go. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a child's pose. Send those hips back. Take a moment to pause, check in. You're doing amazing. All right, let's meet me back in a downward facing dog. All right, so you know it. We're gonna do it all over again with just a couple of changes. I want you to walk your hands backwards to your feet. Inhale, rise up, high mountain. Hands to the heart center. Step to the center of your mat. So no more lunges. Feet hip distance apart. I want you to step a little wider, hands to your heart center. Sit down into a deep chair, bring it together, switch sides. So we're moving side to side. Pace that works for you. Weight shifts back slightly to your heels when you squat down into that chair. Now, hold 7. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, and up, switch, 7. And up, pulse. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, go back to singles. Now, I had you step together to get to that other side of the pulse. We're gonna change that up and add a little jump if you want to. All right? Try it with me. Pulse 7, 7, 6. There's 3, 2, 1, 7, 6. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3. You ready? Singles. Let's go. Down, down. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Recover. Shake it out. Walk back to the back of your mat. Deep breaths in and out. Couple more. You're doing amazing. Stick with me. Walk it out to a high plank. Recover here. If you need to take the knees down, do. Doing an active recovery. Gain control of that breath. Hips lift, down dog. One leg dog on the left. Knee tap to that tricep. Lift it up. Step forward, pick up your weights. Find that high lunge. Goalpost arms, shoulder press. Hold it. Stay low in those legs. Twist to the left. Goalpost arms. Really challenges your balance. Go slow. Two more. Good. Weights to chest. Transition. Knee to chest. Find that balance. Goalpost arms. Leg extension and press for 8. Two, 1, weights to chest, chair pose. Elbows up, kick it back. 1. 2 more. Good, hold those arms up, squeeze, lift a little higher. Hinge over, parallel to the floor. 8 more kickbacks, in, extend. Two more. Good, bring it all the way up. Right foot will step back for warrior 2. I'm gonna turn and face you. So your left foot is forward, right back. Find the legs. This time you're gonna give me a bicep curl and that V with the palms up. Bicep curl, V with the palms up. 4, continue. All right, 1 more bicep curl. Now we're gonna go for that full raise. I want you to rotate your palms in now. So weights are end to end. Squeeze the muscles in the back. Slowly come down. The slower you go, the more you're gonna feel this. Really control it. 4 more. 2. Control it on the way down and up. Good job. Set it up for triangle pose. And again, I'm going to use my bottom weight as a prop. Find alignment. Find your pose first. Now take it, that arm right out in front of you. Squeeze the lats and shoulder to come up. Again, slow. You want to be sure that weight's not dropping behind you. Just go straight up. There's about 4 to go, depending on if you're with me or not, but you're doing great. Take breaks when you need it. 2. Last 1. Good, bring the weights in. Find pyramid. So you're first gonna find the feet first. Left foot is forward, hinge over, find a stretch. Weights in hand, lift up halfway, small change. Palms face behind you, we're doing a wide row. Lift those elbows up. Four more to go. Continue. 4. Continue. 3, 2, 1. Back foot steps forward. Have a seat. Meet me in that boat pose. Find those sits bones. Weights to chest. 1 or both weights. Up to you. Find balance. Rotation left to right. Left, center, right. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that break, sit it up. Keep the weights with you. So now we're gonna take it down to the mat. So with your weights, roll it down. Feet come in, arms in goal post. Lift into bridge pose, so press your hips up. Start to add the chest press. Weights come up and down while the hips stay lifted. So keep the hips up into that bridge pose. Press them a little higher. Hold the arms up, rotate the palms in to face each other, hips stay lifted, keep squeezing. Wide fly, weights come down, lift up, down, and up. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it down, release, weights to your sides. I want you to roll to a side, doesn't matter which side. I'm just gonna turn and face the camera. Bend both knees, your bottom arm is out in front of you, top arm up by the head. You're gonna start by trying to lift up and take the elbow towards the hip. Now option to add the low body into a side V. 8, 7, squeeze the legs together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs, pull that bottom arm in, shoulder over elbow, lift into your side plank. Whoops, lost my balance. Lift into that side plank and hold. Almost there, I'm counting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Pick up the weights before we go to the other side. You're gonna take your knees over your hips, arms straight up. So we're gonna do dead bug. You're gonna extend the right arm over the head and the left leg is gonna come out, come back to center. Switch sides. Now, what is most important here? Your back from the top to the bottom is sealed to the floor. This is another exercise that the slower you go, the more you're going to feel it. So no rush here. Really press that belly down into your spine. You should not even be able to slide a piece of paper under your back. And relax. Roll to that other side. Side crunch, bottom arm is out. I'm gonna turn and face you. I don't like to turn away from y'all. Knees bent, start with the crunch. 1. Option, glue those legs together, add that side V. 8. Good, side plank. Pull that elbow in, stack the feet or keep them separate and lift and hold. Smile, you're almost there. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in downward facing dog. Let's do one more down dog here. Stretch it out. Then step the feet forward. Have that seat on your mat. We're gonna extend the right leg out. The left leg is gonna come in, foot to the inner thigh. Sit up tall, arms up. Take that right arm, bend it, come into that tricep stretch. Sit up nice and tall. And then release, hands to either side of that forward leg. One leg fold. And walk it in, switch sides, left leg forward, right foot to the inner thigh, up tall, reach, left hand to the center of the back, tricep stretch. And hands down, lean forward. So it's like you're trying to draw your chest forward, hinging forward from the hip crease. And walk it back. You're going to bend both knees. Start with the right foot on bottom. You're going to take the right foot underneath over to the left hip, and then start to cross the legs, maybe stacking the knees. Take the arms wide. You're going to take your left arm underneath the right. So cross, add those eagle arms, lift the elbows, find that stretch in the upper back. Release the arms. If you have some space, maybe lean forward. So just a little bit deeper into the hip stretch. And lift the chest, sit it up. We'll switch sides. So this time the left foot is on bottom, cross it underneath, over to that hip. Then start to cross the legs, maybe stacking the knees, arms out. Right arm this time goes underneath the left, and thread those arms together, lift the elbows. Arms release, lean forward. Just find any stretch here. It's probably going to be most intense in this top hip, so on the right side. Sit it up. We're going to extend our legs out and start to roll down with control, abs scooping in. Once you're down, hands to shins, knees to chest. We're going to keep that right knee in, left leg extends to the mat, and drop into your spine twist. Back to your back. Take the peace fingers around that right toe. Half happy baby. So you want to stack your ankle over your knee. If this does not work for you, maybe your shoulders are lifted, just grab behind the knee and pull down. And switching sides. Left knee in, spine twist. Release and half happy baby. Peace fingers around the big toe, thumb on top, pull down. So you work so hard, so now we just take this time just to slow down, get in some nice stretching, and start to relax. So heart rate's coming down. Long, deep breaths. Moving into reclining butterfly. So bottoms of the feet touching as the knees drop wide. Hands on your midsection. Invite you to close your eyes. So although this is a non-traditional yoga class, I still want to end in Shavasana. I think it's so important. So when you're ready, start to extend the legs a little wider than the hips, arms at your sides with the palms up, keeping the eyes closed. Find stillness. I know the tendency sometimes is for us to say, okay, we're done, let's go. Let's just pause here for 1 minute. Allow the body to rest. Quiet bodies, quiet minds. Beginning to awaken by moving the fingers, the toes, hands and feet. And take that full body stretch. Reach the arms over the head, point the toes, and then roll to your side into that fetal position. Let's pause here for just a couple of moments. Turn your attention towards gratitude for those things that you're thankful for today. Then help yourself up to have a seat. You did beautifully. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Let's take a deep breath in, bringing the hands to the heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks again for joining me for this class. If you loved it, please hit that like button, comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And share it with a friend. I'd really appreciate it. Have a blessed day.